question we often get from prospects is, what should I do first, ISO 27001 or SOC 2? Well, that answer depends on a few factors and considerations, which we'll discuss in this video. Hi, I'm Danny Manimbo. I'm a principal here at Schellman. I'm based in Denver, Colorado. I've been with the firm since 2013, and I co-direct our ISO certification services and also oversee our Mountain and West Coast attestation services. First, it's important to understand that most organizations do not voluntarily sign up for these audits, but rather are compelled to do so by requirements passed on to them by their prospective or current clients and/or key partners, suppliers, or vendors. That makes achieving one or both of these compliance efforts the utmost importance to ensure the continued financial growth and information security and compliance maturity of an organization. With that in mind, it's important to understand what these parties I previously mentioned are concerned about. Are they primarily asking about SOC 2, or is it ISO? If there's overwhelming demand in one direction or another, you might have your answer, as the goal of these compliance assessments is to gain as much value as possible for your organization. Second, forward thought is also important. If you're a US organization considering international expansion into Europe, where ISO is much more prevalent and widely accepted, you might want to consider ISO. It's also important to survey the landscape of your industry as well. What are your peers and competitors doing? And how has that influenced their success and growth? As an educational note, it's important to state that SOC 2 does have international applicability, despite some that think this applies only in the US or for US organizations. So while some organizations may only need to do SOC 2 or ISO 27001 to achieve their growth and maturity goals as a business, it's important to consider all the internal and external factors that might influence decisions so that you can make an informed decision in order to gain the greatest value out of your investment. The answer might not always be either or E2. Sometimes these organizations might need to adopt both ISO and SOC 2, which is an excellent pairing to satisfy multiple compliance requirements. Now, I hope that helped give you a better understanding of what your organization should pursue first. But if you have any questions on either our SOC 2 or ISO services, please reach out to me via our website.